Hi everyone, there's LAR Games, and today I'm finishing this event finally. And look how close I'm cutting it once again. So still haven't done much of this, but I do want to finish where we started here. I think they moved, didn't they?
Don't worry. Ushi and I know how to take care of the boss. I think I can speak for both of us in saying it's not our first rodeo.
He's probably done this a lot.
Go on, get out of here. And be careful.
You really want Shinobu? I actually just reacted to the character demo for Shinobu. And I keep saying that I have to basically probably resign myself to getting Yelan if I want Shinobu. But like I already know that she's on Ito's banner, but for some reason I keep forgetting. It's really weird. So yeah, let's see what's through this door. Seems they already had it inside without me. Interesting. Is that reflection? Seems like it's a reflection. Or maybe not. Oh, what? It's not a reflect. What? It's not a reflection. It's a distortion. Huh. Cool. Realm of snaring illusions. Okay.
What's this?
Space-time has become totally chaotic, because I can tell. Whoa, look at that thing.
In the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
It looks pretty fantastic.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Yeah, that was a really weird description.
Huh. Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up.
Legal opinion. I don't think there's laws involved here.
But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office?
Yeah, we don't have Shenhe here.
I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
Oh, what?
What the?
How?
Are they?
How?
Are they treasure hoarders?
How?
They look familiar. Oh yeah. I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
I love that she uses the word rapscallions. Oh, we have to murder them.
Incinerate!
Stop it. It's so hard to fight without a shield. Stop that.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... In all likelihood, this is the fantastic compass. Why is there a small version of the fantastic compass stuck in the ground?
Seems we're gonna have to puzzle it out.
Incinerate!
Oh, I got everyone back.
Easy peasy. Just like last time.
Impressive.
You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. I didn't hire them to attack me, just to get back at me. Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake.
The martial art of throwing fireballs.
These are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory?
That's actually very possible. I feel it's a lot more likely than having them be down here, like, actually be down here.
Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
So we're gonna see our memories. If that's the case, I'm really curious about seeing Paimon's memories. Because I'm still really hoping we see something like that. Oh. Oh. So it changes on both of them.
Huh? A new entrance.
Interesting. Hey, that's a billboard. Skyrim did that a very long time ago. Like I would have hoped you could do something more interesting than just a flat texture. I mean, you already did do something more interesting earlier with the cave wall, but I guess you can't do that here. Actually, you could, but you would need to, basically do what Portal does. I don't know if this engine, like, it wouldn't be that complicated, would it? People have remade Portal. What's this? Oh! So there's stuff you can miss. Hold on a second. There might be hidden stuff here. So what was the point of breaking that? Oh, you can't climb.
I'll catch up.
Oh, what? I'm a lot more limited than I anticipated.
Steady as stone.
So what was the point of breaking that? You don't see another page. Alright, let's head in. Oh!
Whoa.
There was no loading screen.
This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
This actually looks almost identical to the Realm of the Outsider from Dishonored.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui.
Oh, Fatui.
Whose memory is this?
Is it Paimon's? Is it mine?
Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Oh. So she followed us.
Elan, you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Oh, we're gonna try Yelan again.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
I guess using Yelan plus Yanfei is a pretty good combination.
Frozen. Crisp.
Take it easy.
Shouldn't get careless. Flash frost. Let's move.
Motion to compel. Ha!
Detoxify heat. It's time for a flash freeze. You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Busted. Winging it wasn't the best idea. Quietly now.
Oh, wow. She has very low health.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Busted.
Oh, God, she died. Well, that's impossible now.
You need to hurry up.
Oh, she also has very low health.
Incinerate!
Oh, I can do that. Oh, I've never lost in a fight before with preset characters. Oh,
Quietly now.
didn't get to use Yelan's thing. Oh, no, no. I wanted to use Elon's burst, but it took way too long to charge.
Motion to compel.
Gotcha.
Incinerate.
Oh, more.
Out of here. I will recall. See.
Will this work?
Compass. I just.
Finally. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Time for your arraignment.
You can't run from death.
And still they dare to come after me.
That was actually the hardest challenge that I've done so far. Elon, you didn't help very much.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing.
So it's recent. That's disappointing.
Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yep, it's another one. Another one.
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the
Oh, I like that
distance. It has
framing.
a close connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Ah, and a page right here. Oh, gameplay tutorial. Rotate the needles on the fantastic compass to different points to change your time in this area and jump to different times. Your actions in a previous point in time may affect the next point in time you jump to. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. So, in the previous one, I blew up the things that were here. So now in this one, maybe it's destroyed. So is there something interactable I could do here? Ah, like this. So now, when I go to the next time, that's going to be open. Oh? Feels like it skipped one.
I'll catch up.
Why is it skipping that one? I guess only the lit up ones? Alright, well. It's the only one I can do. You have to go through this, like, transition zone.
I'll catch up.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Osatius,
Oh, Xiao.
I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back! This is my fight. Do not come near me.
No, Senpai. This is our fight. I feel very few people are going to get that. Ooh, Xiao.
The monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding in ambushes from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me.
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Hmm.
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Oh. Oh. Wow, it's getting harder to dodge.
Useless.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius. Martial Retris. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first.
There's a spider there. I haven't seen a spider in a long time.
Deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
What am I supposed to do here? Oh. Oh, I wonder if I looted that. I didn't even get to use the mask. I was waiting for something to happen.
Enough! Phantom! Be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
It seems his injuries are gone, actually.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Martial Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
Well, they talked about, you know, the battle at the chasm and that they were helped, I think, by an unnamed Adeptus. Not Adeptus, Yaksha.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
That is interesting.
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war.
Okay, so apparently Yaksha is not a title. It's a race. Interesting. Okay.
Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know.
I don't know. You seemed to have a good time looking at the fireworks last year.
This battle confirmed my suspicions.
No,
As
2 years
I
ago.
speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
Self-destructive, huh? Does that remind you of anyone, Xiao?
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
I think the time progression might be doing that.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
If that was actually the final fight with him, that is not the most engaging. So let's read these unknown notes, actually. Where would they be? Ah, here they are. I know this isn't it. I just was wondering. Okay, that was from that event. Or it was from, yeah, it was from the event. So was this. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler. Paimon, what is she doing there? Okay, let's read these. Letter 1. I asked Master Boyang if I could... Boyang? Boyang? If I could borrow pen and paper to write home, but now that I have them, I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter. So whose perspective is this? Letter 2. I'm writing this letter on behalf of Hulan. He hopes that his family is also well. If not for this pass, he would have wanted to go back to spend Lantern Rite with them. Okay. Letter 3. This is the 10th day or more that we've been separated from Boyang, Bosacious, and the others. Well, that's what I say anyway. My friend here says that it's only been 3 days. I have no clue who is right or wrong, nor do I think that arguing serves any purpose at this point. I wish we could go home, but we cannot. So, they were basically experiencing the exact same thing as us. But obviously, they didn't seem to make it. I think in terms of interactivity, we've done everything we can, maybe? I don't think we could do anything here that would affect another cycle, another time progression. Yeah, okay. Let's advance. So now we're going... Oh, it's skipping again.
Someone needs assistance.
The teleportation is a bit janky. Oh, same place. Okay. Weird. Huh. Interesting. So we have to go back. We're going backwards now, essentially, I feel. Okay. What?
Someone needs assistance.
I don't understand. Hmm.
I'll catch up.
What can I
Need
do?
assistance.
Can I go in from the back? Would that do anything? Oh, it doesn't let me. Is there any of these where I can rotate in a different direction? So which one has a compass that has where I want to go, like, past? I'm actually surprised it worked using the sprint on that. Does this one allow me to go all the way back? Doesn't seem so. Okay.
I'll catch up.
Oh, why is this still a thing? That getting stuck bug. So we're back here. Oh, this one goes further back. Further than it should. Or further than it has in the other ones. That one shows the compass.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
Alright, number 4. We have this is the longest one by far. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol, but according to the information we've garnered, the beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We are victorious, and what a grand victory it is. Save that we can never again truly return. We can never again return home. Hulan's daughter will turn 2 this year, and Qingming's grandmother is getting long in the tooth. The two of them miss their family sorely, though I myself have no relations. No one does not wish to return home. I guess everyone wants to return home, essentially. But for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it is because we miss home or because this place was always like this, but when we're on patrol here, we can see the sights that we can only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that Liyue has hundreds of years of history when it comes to mining in the mountains, but this doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps this might be all my imagination, what with missing my childhood home back in the mining settlement. I wish I could go back there. So it's just still some person.
It It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this boy they mentioned?
Boyang.
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who
Oh, I
died
see.
way back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
I feel this place just ate them up.
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
So what is there here? Oh, this has the compass fully. And I just realized... No, yeah, okay. So, it started off fully uncovered. And then when you get to the second one, it gets covered here, and then there's another one. And then by the time it somehow ends up in a mine here. So we'll see what happens after that right now. But first, let's see if there's anything to actually find here.
I'll catch up.
I think you come across this problem here when you can't climb. Here we go. Oh, that looks like the abyss, but with a thingy, a gate. This would have been a lot cooler without this transition area, to be honest.
There's nothing here at all.
Oh, clouds. I love how those clouds look.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss.
How do you know what the abyss feels like?
Opponents.
Oh, really?
Your memory of what? The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
I think this is more like a literal representation of the abyss, or like the role that the abyss plays, or at least the abyss order. Oh, I can't control anything.
It's getting darker.
This really should be voiced if they wanted to do something like this. Oh, Lumine.
Lumine, wait!
Oh! Stop teasing us like this. We need more voice. Where'd everyone else go? What is it, Lumine? Well, what's the word? Illusion of Lumine. There we go.
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
It's the compass, but filled out this time.
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat.
So where were they? Were they following me?
Somebody left it here.
Oh, she was just a figment of your imagination?
Did they see her?
So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
So we can sense each other. Wonder why nobody else has any input on this. Just Paimon.
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking
They're
for?
only addressing the compass itself, but maybe they didn't see Lumine. It's kind of what it feels like. Only Paimon did.
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside.
You guys use some real clunky catalysts.
Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer.
You can use it as a shield.
Alright,
Oh?
here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
But first, loot. Ooh, a white tassel. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Alright, Xiao, what do you got?
Bosacius was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Ret's
Oh, he was the leader.
He could control electro energy. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior and a talented commander.
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All
So, water, fire,
reach.
wind, and thunder instead of, hydro, pyro, animal, and electro. But there's other things, too. There's, what's it called? Geo and Dendro that she left out.
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the Bosacius we saw was just an illusion, will we really be able to take anything we find here back to the outside world?
Considering that was an illusion, it makes sense that the fight wasn't that significant. It was actually easier than the fight against the the regular enemies. Is there anything to find around here now? No, we just leave, actually.
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
Oh. Okay, so this is on you. My name is Boyang. Here I leave the record of all I know for future generations to see and learn from my experiences. Note 2. My comrades and myself were ordered by the Qixing to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Millith champions. But the beasts in this place were incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered terrible losses. If not for the aid of the Yaksha, I feel that my brother and I might have been slain right there and then. Note 3. This Yaksha has 4 hands and behaves in a maddened fashion. Oh, that's it's definitely the one that we saw in the Tale of the Yaksha's story animation thing. When in a crazed state, he refers to others around him as Elatus and Menogaius. He has a mastery over thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring, one that is destined to be remembered throughout history. Except, he ended up forgotten. We followed him into battle against the wicked beast for 10 odd days, finally breaking out. Note 4. A snake has its weakness 7 inches below the head, and these monsters naturally have their weakness as well. Having discovered this, the Yaksha has decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In our previous battle, the surface of the chasm was damaged, revealing a great and enigmatic underground palace in the bowels of the earth. We observed that the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain, so we guessed that there was some power in there, some power there that greatly suppresses these beasts of Conria. Okay, so the hilly trails are still a thing. Well, can't have been too long ago. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Wrong Xiao and I... Wrong Xiao. Where's right Xiao? And I agreed that I would take the Fantastic Compass and lead the group of Millith to follow the Millith have been around for a long time, it seems, as well, to follow the Yaksha down into the underground palace, where we will lure the beasts away and herd them into the depths of the palace. So I guess we're going to see this palace. The seal must be completed by myself and the Yaksha within that place. So now it's good thing I didn't misread place for palace this time. With Rong Zhao aiding us from the outside. That way we can ensure that the seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means that I, the Yaksha, and the Melith will be left behind within the underground palace. Yet the benefits are too great. We have to try this out. Wow, there's many more notes here. The warriors have observed day and night and have confirmed that the beasts are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace, almost as if some power is eating away at them. Some of our wounded have sacrificed themselves, and others have split off from the main party in their confusion, never to return. Will the monsters really be vanquished in this way? Oh my god, there's a lot. I don't know if my voice will hold out to read this. The unmatched strangeness of the underground palace is something that I fear, and only I and the Yaksha will still live to witness. I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. I fear he will not live long. It seems like his maddened state isn't dangerous to the Millith themselves for some reason. As for me, though I remain clear-headed, I can feel fey moods setting in. Never heard that expression before. I do not know how long I've been here. The Yaksha urges me to depart, forgetting that staying here was the fate we chose. Note 8. The underground palace is almost like a living being. When a breach first appeared on the ground, we leapt down below and gave battle. But even then I noticed that the breach was quietly closing. I'm not sure if that was the only tactic we could have chosen. And even when we attack the rifts, the rent-open spaces slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly sometimes. Other times they can be swift. It's hard to say. Does this mean that when we damage the ground in the fighting, we damage the outer shell of the space? Have we accidentally entered the belly of some mighty leviathan, only to be slowly devoured by it? Okay, note 9. I believe that this should be the end of those wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all. I've tried many paths. There's no way out. The Yaksha has fallen. Only I remain. I see my family, my wife, my children. They approach me, and then they pass through. I must be going mad. How else could I be seeing my family who are in Liyue Harbor? I wish I could go home, but can I? And the last note, note 10. Rong Zhao, sometimes I curse the fact that it was not you who had to undergo this torture. But Rong Zhao, as your elder brother, I'm glad that you survived. So tired, I can't think straight. And then he goes hollow.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang.
What's a
As you know,
thaumaturge?
it's an ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the Fantastic Compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back, minus his sanity.
Oh, he also went insane.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die!
Can you die?
Paimon's had enough of this place!
Oh, cutscene. Oh, she did something. She knocked it over. Only in cutscenes can people actually grasp things. Brain blast?
I just had a thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check.
That was a really unnecessary pre-rendered cutscene. Nice. Taking it out of her storage space, her inventory. Oh, they use that animation. God, I love Yanfei.
Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity.
So the only definite human here, like full human, is Yelan. Because the Traveler is of an unknown race. He's an unknown being. Paimon is the same. Yanfei is half Adeptus. And Xiao is also an Adeptus, but a Yaksha that's apparently a race. So Yelan is the only real human here.
I have both Adepti and human lineage.
I guess that counts then.
My power can work.
Well, she did something.
I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track.
Make a Naruto hand sign. Maybe that'll make it work better.
And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
It's pretty fantastic.
Might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now.
That's a video game. Opposing force. We really should be getting voice lines here.
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
I want to hug her. Ah, you pulled at my heartstrings, Paimon. Why did you do that? How can people hate Paimon? I don't understand. She's so funny, fun to bully, but she's also adorable.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
I think I've said this before, but I kind of really want a Paimon plushie.
Let's go.
I'll catch up.
You feeling better, Ito?
Someone needs assistance. Shinobu, Ito, we're back.
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry.
God damn this camera angle. Shinobu, what the heck? How can you look like this? It is so... It's like candy for the eyes. Also, Ito doesn't look like he's sleeping. He just looks like he's like resting his eyes. Jesus Christ, Shinobu. Oh my god.
What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
Seriously, those shorts are so distracting.
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
Ushi's getting a very nice view.
This isn't over yet.
No
Listen,
wonder he's always dancing.
now I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
It's interesting. She didn't mention us as being human. Or maybe she just counted us out because we apparently don't have training in the magic arts. But I feel that's also kind of like the implication that, like, oh yeah. I mean, it's obvious at this point, but like, maybe they don't feel the Traveler is human, or at least she doesn't. I don't know. So a lot of people call the Traveler human, but they're very clearly not, knowing, the beginning. If you know their history, they're clearly not human. But if you just met them, they can come off as human.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it. Maybe even reverse it.
So, what Yelan has to do is just blow raspberries at the fantastic compass while Xiao just blows really hard.
Last time, it was used to
Does saliva count as water?
place in the chasm. If we can reverse it,
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
you bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Yanfei is the MVP of this situation.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
They really need to give us more animations for responding to people. Like the hand over the heart thing. It's so overdone at this point. They've reused it so often. Is it really that difficult to just add another one? Another pose?
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle.
Everyone except Paimon. We haven't seen anything about Paimon's psyche here, which is frustrating, but probably, heavily foreshadowing something.
This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. Look,
It wasn't very fun to fight.
Yeah, I was there too.
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was?
I mean, I confused you for Ganyu at first, but at least when you shot that arrow, I knew it was you.
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces?
Not opposing forces anymore? Opposing force?
If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
Get her!
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so.
Well, I probably would have beaten the snake if you hadn't done anything.
You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago.
We're all actually just, like, on the floor of a cave being digested by, like, fungus while we're hallucinating.
Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Hand over heart? Perhaps it was all of us.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search.
Well, at least this is the first time somebody's commented on that whole situation in this quest, you know, besides Paimon.
It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
Yeah, even if Lumine is siding with the bad guys, she still loves Ether, clearly.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Damn it, Shinobu, stop distracting me. It's hard to read the subtitles.
Sure.
Not even that much of a bug guy, but something about Shinobu's outfit is just
Stars align.
something.
Bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words.
How very witchy.
Command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by
Oh?
sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must
This is cool.
General Elatus, falling in!
What the? This is awesome. Maintain that Rasengan. Aww.
Watch out!
Good job tying up those ghosts. I'm sure a lot of them really enjoyed that. Oh.
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
Yes. Take that dull sword power. Oh, she used her burst. Oh no, the Rasengan is wearing off. It's getting weaker. You can do it, Xiao. Believe it. He put on the mask. God, this is such a cool looking cutscene. This is the most intense elevator ride I've ever seen. Oh, his mask broke. Well, he summons it, so I don't know what the significance of that.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Oh no. What did he do? Xiao, what the heck? Why? Who's doing this? How did he... Zhongli! He did something. That was super cool. God, I love the cutscenes in this game so much. I would legitimately watch an entire show with you know, Genshin cinematics. Like in the style of Genshin cinematics.
I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime.
Multiple of your lifetimes, actually.
I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here.
She certainly softened up by the end of this.
As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Oh my god, Paimon hugging the Traveler was like the most adorable thing.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
Oh god, I freaking love Yanfei.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
I hope Ito is fine as well. I mean, yeah, like if Ito hadn't went in with them, oh, the fighting itself was what got them in there, I think. Or maybe it would have happened regardless. But yeah, because everyone was there, including Ito, including Shinobu, including everyone, it was just enough.
Hey, so Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he? Let's go check on him.
Oh, buddy, you okay?
Slept like a rock. Ugh, good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
God, his lines are so great.
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
I don't think he'd get that much worse with brain damage, to be honest.
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh,
I guess Paimon is in a different school of thought here.
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
You did it, buddy. You got us out of there. Good job.
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
Mission accomplished for him.
I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Ah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor.
That's why he was here, after all.
Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Oh man, I freaking love Shinobu so much.
Good point. Well, okay then.
Shinobu,
How about
what
this?
did I say?
To celebrate our
You're
new
distracting
acquaintance,
again.
How about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
You know, me too, but it's actually 2 a.m., so I don't know if I should make something or not.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
I wish Shinobu would call me senpai.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
You wanna come, Xiao? We'll eat some shawarma.
Fine!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
Dang it, we're not going with them.
Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
I wonder what that meant.
Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
Oh?
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
And that is...
Good idea! Let's
What?
do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
Shinobu, you're doing it again!
You betcha! Just leave it to us!
Alright, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh, yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
So he was waiting for us.
There wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here.
So are you.
I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yanfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
No, no, you're threatening again.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh.
She really does.
You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years?
There is something interesting to note, too. So, as we were rising to the, well, rising out of whatever space that was, rising out of it, we not only, got out, but we went all the way to the surface. So we passed all of the, like, different parts of the abyss. I mean, not the abyss, the chasm on the way up.
I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance.
Yeah, but we're not gonna say who. Well, I don't know if the traveler even knows. But yeah, Zhongli definitely knew. Um, but he was keeping an eye on Xiao, waiting for a moment to help him. I don't doubt that.
Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Bye, Yelan.
Alright.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Yeah.
Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Layers of fear. Alright. It seems the day reset, so now I'm getting...
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, I got a new quest here. I'll pick it up later.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases.
We've been here a few times.
Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more.
I'd say you are something more, because to name you simple slaughterers, it would have to be for the purpose of slaughtering and nothing more. But the reason for committing slaughter is a different. There's a higher ideal behind it. That's not to say that slaughtering is justified because of that. But I feel there's more depth when there's a reason.
For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing. So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
There are hotlines for that.
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important.
I guess we'll finally hear what he was thinking.
Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest.
Interesting. He said all of that, huh?
Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that Even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
Man, that is a very uh well thought cow or bull, I guess.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Also, we're probably immune. I wouldn't be surprised.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the fantastic compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capesus. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the five of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti.
That's a lot of names that I'm probably not going to remember right now.
Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
So I guess we're just going to have to accept that that place is like some sort of like, what's the word? Eldritch, I don't know how to pronounce it. Eldritch, I think. Eldritch, like, horror that nobody can really comprehend. You can only try and escape. Because if you try, you'll just go mad and die.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
Alright, so he knew who it was, and I guess we picked up on it as well. You know, that there was something.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
It's also basically friendship.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it. It's good that one more person will remember him.
Oh, another cutscene.
Menogius, where have you been?
I guess this is what we saw.
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you.
Yeah, he looks pretty much exactly like how he looked
Who agreed to stay here.
in the original Yaksha cutscene.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me.
The audio is oddly low. So that banding.
The day I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyang, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my
It's really tragic.
Brother,
It's basically like
what's wrong?
Alzheimer's
Hang in there.
in real time.
It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
Alatus?
Then again, I don't know how long. They haven't been here that long, I think.
Who's Alatus?
I don't think it's been years or anything. Maybe. Then again, people's time is stopped here, so I'm not sure.
State.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
Oh, there's Xiao on the right.
They're my...
Oh,
I remember now. I know you.
oh, Zhongli looks so different back then. Oh, look at that blue one. Oh my God, she looks amazing.
My brothers and sisters have come for me. Boyang.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
Oh, my heart.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today.
That was so tragic.
I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
Xiao.
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive.
You should have put it in your inventory.
Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. And Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
What a good quest. Xiao is... I like Xiao quite a bit. I have not done any of this. Oh, I did this one. Oh, it shows different characters. Zhao's by himself here. Oh, and they're all... No, oh. Wait. Yanfei is in front, and then Xiao is in the back. Ito, Shinobu, and Yelan. Alright. Let's talk to him one last time before we go. Man, this game is such an interesting world and characters. Oh, and they're fixing it up. That's awesome. Yeah, I noticed. But it seems like it's one. 1 millilith. Oh, there's a quest. I did not realize that. Okay. I guess I'll do that at some point. Probably won't record it.
Someone needs assistance.
Alright, well I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of this event slash Archon quest, I think. Or interlude chapter or something. What was it? Oh, whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.